is obviously the wide angle camera. This half, the whole entire half, should be the overhead view, but it needs to be calibrated. So in the box they give you this big calibration mat right here that you're supposed to lay out behind the truck on the ground. So I'm going to do that, and it comes with this. Obviously the book, it tells you how to do it, so you see that mat is behind the car. So I'm going to see if I can figure out the calibration, and hopefully it'll work a little better than that. Hopefully we get the full view of the overhead. Alright, so how you enter into the calibration, you tap on the side of the screen here 6 times, and then you tap once in the center over here. It should get the calibration menu. There we go. So let's see, has not been calibrated. Calibrating, I'm not sure how long it'll take. Calibration failed. I did see something in here about the mat not being in the right spot. So I'm gonna mess around to get that mat in the correct spot and see if we can get this to calibrate. Alright, I had to move that cloth around, but calibration succeed. So go save, and let's see, exit. Probably have to get it outside. Alright, we got this figured out, how to switch the settings on that reverse camera. So if you go to system and then you hit system 4 times, you get this passcode screen. This code is 3368 on this radio, at least. I'm not sure if any other radios are different, but this is kind of the OEM settings. You're not really supposed to mess with all this stuff, but if you scroll down to right here, simulated panoramic view, if you switch that off, go back, we'll hit the reverse camera right there, and you can see it is still obviously the wide angle just because it has the wide angle camera. I don't think you can switch that, but we got a full screen view, which I personally like. Another couple things you can do is come into here, back, I think it's under device. You can do like the, or no, general rear camera line switch here. So you turn that on and you get that, and you can also adjust this, line settings, adjust everything in here, and you can also adjust color of the camera, brightness, everything, restore. So you can do that, but either way, I personally like this setup better. Some of you guys might like the panoramic view or the top view. I guess it's probably personal preference, but I prefer this full view. So another thing I want to talk about real quick with this radio is the touchscreen. This thing works so good. And if you guys have ever had a radio with a not so great touchscreen, it's so annoying to use. Also, if you guys are curious, I'll go back to settings and turn that that top view back on. And I want to show you something real quick. Turn that on. So when you hit it in reverse, it starts out like it looks really weird right here. So how this camera works is it kind of uses this camera to get your surroundings, and then it portrays it a top view here. So you actually have to start backing up like this, and you can see it's starting to come alive, and you can see everything around you. So that's kind of how it works. I was a little confused at first because it looked like it wasn't working correctly, but you can see the truck here, and now you can see the surroundings. So I'll kind of back up. You can see the snow pile at the bottom there. You can see the snow pile in that camera. So it does actually work pretty good for what it is. Obviously there's not a camera above the truck. It uses this camera to kind of, like I said, kind of view your surroundings, and then somehow gets a top view on this side.